There was a section, page 6.
Yes.
Where there was like
the tabloids.
Exactly. But people had blind items in there, or they would take a picture of like Divine coming out of a nightclub, or they would announce Debbie Harry, Talking Heads. Like the subculture was coming through there. So I only ever wanted, we moved from New York to the suburbs, and all I ever wanted to do was move back, and I did, and now look at me. I'm in Vegas, dressing like a rabbit. But yeah, I don't think that anyone from my generation doesn't know Panic, this gay. It's a cool thing that you're brought up like that.
Well, and I think about it too with just in general, like Gen Z, I guess, right? That like is like the anxiety generation, but I missed the gun drills. Like imagine as a child growing up with gun drills.
Sure.
Like of course they're all anxious. Duh.
Yeah.
MeMeCherry presents a series of fortunate events. Fortunate events. Fortunate events. A series of fortunate events.
Hello. Welcome back, everybody, to the latest episode of the series of Fortunate Events podcast, brought to you by who? It's still me, MeMeCherry, today from the Las Vegas Virgin Hotel, joined by
Scott Grable, otherwise known as Scotty the Blue Bunny from Mavericks.
My now unofficial Las Vegas guest incubator.
Well, there's good people coming through.
Yes,
right?
Thanks to Kiki Maroon. It all started with Kiki Maroon. I had Kiki Maroon on the podcast last year before, when she was preparing to come to Vegas. And when I came to Vegas, I said, Miss Kiki, you're having a great time there. Give me some people on the show. And so I had Scarlet Business and Bella last time.
I loved Bella's interview. I haven't watched Scarlet's yet.
It's a Kiki. It's a fun.
Yeah.
It's a hang.
Kiki Maroon is like the most generous, loving clown ever. She's great.
And gorgeous.
Inside and out, all around. Aura.
Yes.
She's giving full beauty aura.
Yes, and then got me and my then assistant tickets to the show, and we got to see the show. And now this time around, Trice is gonna come.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Great.
and come pod. And I saw that you came up in my feed, and I said, I must increase my DMs.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not. The bunny costume is being cleaned. Let's just say that.
One thing about this podcast is that it's like where you come like stripped down.
Yeah, this is me stripped down. I'm giving
Portrait of an artist.
Portrait of the artist with caftan and head wrap.
I love it.
Yeah.
We love it. I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
What brought you to Las Vegas? Even though I think we kind of already buried the lead, but what brought you to the Sin City of Sparkle and Entertainment?
I got a job.
Well, you got a job.
I got a job at a show.
What do you do at Mavericks?
I am a costumed character, party motivator, social justice butterfly, and I'm a clown. Okay. I'm a comic.
Okay.
I am the homosexual.
We love a British cigarette around here.
Yeah, I'm the gay in the show. There are others, but I'm gay professionally.
I love that. Do you have a plaque on the wall, professional gay?
Professional gay, yeah. Yeah. I don't have a plaque yet, but I should.
I need to make you one.
Sure, for your service. But
to the community.
Yeah. I sing, I dance, I twirl a baton.
Oh.
And I also have been given the space to play my violin. I have a nice earnest music spot in the show where I just I just, I'm a string whore.
I love
I just get to play my cat. I'm just playing. I'm doing my, nobody knows. I'm doing like my gay agenda, agitational propaganda through the form of music.
On this gay agenda, what does one do on a Thursday?
Well, I'm almost 60.
Okay.
So Thursday, Saturday, it doesn't matter. I do them all. I don't do anything. I don't do anything. I lounge around, I lounge around.
I love it just made me think of like the protest signs that are like the gay agenda. Monday, be gay. Tuesday, be gay.
That's
No,
it.
Tuesday, eat tacos.
That's all.
Wednesday, be gay.
Listen, I already did my time in New York, I was alive when Madonna's first album came out on vinyl.
Oh my God.
I'm pre-MP3s. Hello. We had cassette tapes. 8-track.
I was going to say.
I remember that.
Were you on the tracks? There were 8.
So I just love to love you, baby. I am, rather.
This is going to be a great podcast.
I'm rather sedentary.
Okay. Me too.
And I like to play with beads. I have a little jewelry.
I love that.
I like beads. I like to sew. I have costumes to sew.
Yeah.
If I'm not working the party, I'm not at the party.
I like that.
I used to go out. Now I am out.
Yeah.
Now I work there.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm at that level too that like if I'm not working, especially now that I'm sober from alcohol.
How long?
A little over a year.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
I'm almost
darling.
6.
Oh.
In July.
Nice.
It's the story of stories.
We're friends of dry, Dorothy.
The house has landed. She opens the door and everything's in color. Welcome to Oz. Yes, sobriety. I was just talking. We could talk about it if you want to.
Yes, please.
I was just talking to a friend who's newly on the journey.
Oh.
And
Congratulations, friend.
Sure. And I was like, listen, if you're a drunk asshole, you're going to be a sober asshole. It doesn't change you. It doesn't change. You're still a human being. You can't fly. You can't become invisible. You won't see in the dark.
Yes.
You're still going to be the person that loses keys and is late on the bills, but you're not drunk, hungover, and that.
Yeah.
So it's just like, relax. There's pink clouds honeymoon in the beginning where you're like, wow, I did it. I drove without a cigarette.
I'm a great person.
I'm a great person. But then, you might, you're human. And then you might piss somebody off. And then you're like, oh my God, I have to do conflict resolution now without a half a bottle of Jaeger. What am I going to do?
Yeah.
And you do it.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, well, okay, now it's boring.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, I found in the last couple of months, the times that were hard for me was like when there was a minor, major, I've danced around it on the on the socials.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really talked about it on the podcast yet. I gave him I gave him an opportunity to come and talk to me about it. I had to fire my former assistant.
Okay.
When I was here in Vegas, I had an assistant with me.
Okay.
I am back to Vegas with no assistant.
Okay.
And part of that was because there were a lot of reasons that led to the firing ultimately, but there was like a big technical meltdown in a podcast. And the morning that I woke up and realized that there was no audio file.
Oh, scheisse.
And that podcast cost me like a pretty penny. And
Sure.
I spent hours prepping for it.
Okay.
And I cried. I almost threw up. I wanted to drink.
Sure.
And then the other time recently was then a few weeks later when I'm having to face myself to cobble together like half of a show.
Yeah.
With like reconstructed audio from like a very expensive audio engineer. And it was just like so triggering. I just wanted to like numb the pain.
Yes.
And that was the other time that I wanted to drink. But besides that, I've been doing pretty good.
It will be like this for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Until you make peace with that, you will suffer.
Yeah.
I did a Buddhist form of recovery, which is all about the end of suffering.
Yes.
How not to suffer.
That's very me coded.
Yeah, but It's very what?
Me coded.
Yeah, but listen, you know.
But to be human is to suffer.
Look, but also if you open your heart to suffering, you will also open your heart to joy and pleasure.
Exactly.
So unfortunately, as I like to say, ugly walks in through the same door as beauty.
Yes.
So you have to you can't always be protecting yourself and doing it perfectly and guard, you have to feel the pain.
Oh yeah.
Feel it.
Yeah, as a perfectionist or somebody that has perfectionist tendencies, that's been a journey too. But I've gotten a lot better. I've been baking a lot and documenting my baking, and that's been interesting.
Okay.
Because my fail videos do really well, and it's helped me embrace failure. Because of course the internet loves to see people fail.
But I just think like
versus like the super curated, fancy, beautiful, thing that I made just a week before.
I think we're all getting over that. I think we're all getting over this
super curated,
sheeny, shiny. We want to see. We need a little way in.
Yeah.
We need to see the missing dragon scale.
Yes.
So that we can. You want to be. I like
Where
it.
can I
You want to be a little dirty.
Yes.
You want it a little. You want it to be real. Like I mean, I want great skin. I mean, I'm gonna get Botox before I leave Vegas. But I think like, just relax.
Yeah.
Life can be hard, but it's not just hard.
And it can be beautiful.
Look, you're doing great. Out of all the possible realities that are available in the world, look where you are.
Oh yeah, I think about that all the time. Like I was a little girl running around barefoot in the mountains of Puerto Rico.
Okay.
And when I was a little girl, and like it was by happenstance that life happened to put a few things in front of my mom.
Sure.
That then put a few things in front of me.
Holler.
And then I'm here now.
Work it out. Gratitude.
Oh, absolutely.
Kiss it.
Yes.
It's good. I feel like pleasure, the pleasure principle. You've got to try to, when situations come where you know that you are enjoying it, you gotta like just dig your elbows, make it a little bit wider, because it's gonna close up, and then you're gonna get a bill, or someone's gonna piss you off, or can't find the credit card.
It's giving the Lady Gaga video when the walls are coming in and then she pushes them away.
It's human.
Yeah.
You're a human being. You can never not be a human being.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Oh, well, no apologies needed here. So talk to me, very portrait of a performer. What was the first time that you were drawn to the stage?
The first time I was drawn to the stage was by force.
Oh.
It was
Jedi?
my bar mitzvah. In front of God and my family, I became a man.
And a performer.
Sure. The whole ceremony, the ritual
the singing
garb,
of the Torah and all that.
the foreign language, the weird alphabet, the rabbi, the congregation, my family, like being the center of attention like that at a time when I was like, I think I'm gay. Like I didn't want it. It was a big conflict. But I would say that. I mean, I did have a role in my 6th grade class production of The Wizard of Oz, where I was the Cowardly Lion.
I love that.
But it was a traumatic experience because of that one line.
Which
Life
one?
is sad, believe me, Missy, when you're born to be a sissy.
Oh, no.
Hey, your light went out.
It's okay.
Okay. These things are, to a gay child, these things are like, everybody knows. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
When did you make peace with that panic?
Wow. I don't think I ever have.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think I ever have. I don't think
Does
any
gay panic never leave us?
I don't think that, well.
Not in this world, right?
Sure, but I don't think any gay, especially from my generation.
Sure.
I mean, when I was in elementary school, that's when Rock Hudson was dying from AIDS.
Sure.
Elizabeth Taylor on the scene.
And very like, what is that also? Like, what is he dying from? Who knows?
Exactly.
The gay cancer.
So, I mean, coming of age at the end of first wave AIDS crisis, I went to college. I moved to college New York City for college when I was 21.
Yeah.
ACT UP was going. There were the door of every bar was filled with community organizing. I mean, we were trained not to have any physical interaction without condoms and these conversations that we had with each other. So I feel like I grew up in a panic. Like that's my gayness is tied to this panic. And then it's like growing up in the suburbs. I remember when we got cable and I saw Boy George on MTV. Do you really want to hurt me? Savior. Like, oh yeah, then I was like, yeah, I'm a new waver. I love the Mexican radio, and I love the B-52s and Susie and the Banshees. All these big musical influences started coming in. So I think I had a fairly classical suburban upbringing.
Where did you grow up?
New York.
Okay.
Rockland County, an hour outside of Manhattan.
Got it.
So I used to
But then like going into the city was like very formative for you.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
And I had a relative that lived there in Greenwich Village. And my mother would be like, why don't you go take the bus to the city? So I would do that. And then I grew up and I would cut school and go hang out in New York for the afternoon and come home in the evening like I was at school. Mom, it's too late now. I'm almost 60.
I did a little cutting.
Yeah, but
too.
I would write like, we had the New York Post, which was a shitty.
A rag.
And then there was
paper, not the kind. Anyways.
Right. And then it was like there was a section, page 6.
Yes.
Where there was like
the tabloids.
Exactly. But people had blind items in there, or they would take a picture of like Divine coming out of a nightclub, or they would announce Debbie Harry, Talking Heads. Like the subculture was coming through there. So I only ever we moved from New York to the suburbs, and all I ever wanted to do was move back, and I did. And now look at me. I'm in Vegas, dressing like a rabbit. But yeah, I don't think that anyone from my generation doesn't know Panic, this gay. It's a cool thing that you're brought up like that.
Well, and I think about it too with just in general, like Gen Z, I guess, right? That like is like the anxiety generation. But I missed the gun drills. Like imagine as a child growing up with gun drills.
Sure.
Like of course they're all anxious. Duh.
Yeah. I remember we did bomb things.
My mom.
Yeah.
My mom remembers getting under
Am
the
I your
desk.
Mom?
My mom is 65.
Oh, I'm 58.
Yeah.
In elementary school, I remember we did a little boop, boop.
Yeah, she has some memories of that, of getting under the desk. Yeah, it's wild. And where's home now when you're not in Vegas?
Berlin, Germany.
Nice.
Well.
Oh, well.
Don't watch the news.
Why, yes.
Everything
I have a half brother and a half sister that are half German. So
where do they live?
They live in the States.
Okay. Well, let me put it to you this way.
Dígame.
Whatever happens in America usually happens in Germany a month later.
Why, yes.
So we just had some
baby fascism.
Well, we just had some pro-Palestinian, my comrades. We just had some pro-Palestinian demonstrators scheduled for deportation without being charged of committing a crime. Our prime minister, whatever, he said that he would get rid of gender inclusive language in the government. I mean, he said that he approved with Trump's ideas about gender ideology and all this other stuff. So, plus it's Germany. So being a gay Jew in this Zio-fascist wild, it's just like, what? What do you...
Yeah.
So it's been a little bit like, and then what? I should come to America now? So
Yeah.
it's interesting. I think there's many avenues for creativity
Yeah.
in this, but I think we should take it seriously.
Oh, I mean, it's scary. I have a very Spanish sounding name, first name, last name. And I am obviously very pro all things queer. And through that, a lot of my associates are also very pro Palestine. And I started making sure that like even domestic trips like this, that I have my passport with me always, because it's that level of fear of like getting wrapped up in some bullshit just because my name is blah, 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 you know?
I do know.
And it's because I got wrapped. Anyways, the law was not kind to me once, and I'm convinced it's because my ID said the name it did, and not because it didn't say Mary Smith.
Listen, this country is half Mexico. The people who are illegal here are indigenous.
Exactly.
So like,
I know, it's wild.
can we just?
It's wild.
It all comes down to making decisions that all of this is a choice. All of this cruelty, all of this cruelty.
Yeah, that's what it is. And cruelty as a tool of marketing, because that's the other thing that I talk about with my mom, right? Because what's interesting is that both parties actually deport just as many people.
Sure.
It's just that the Republicans use it as a marketing tool, and they do it in a more cruel way.
It's branding. It's branding to people who don't even know how many Spanish people they are around, who don't even know how many gay people they are around, who don't even realize. Yeah, it's just
and there's
tribalism.
just as many Canadians here extending their visas, but they don't get kicked out.
Look, if you have visited any vacation areas in New England, Cape Cod, Niagara Falls, any of that, there's sorry, but there are from Eastern Bloc countries are cleaning houses.
Why, yes.
So, like, people should live where they want to live.
Well, yes.
Freedom of movement.
Yes.
Let's go. Like, what about open borders? Well, what about like good immigration? What about not? I don't know.
Well, and the thing is that
I'm an immigrant. We
all are.
Yeah, sure.
That's the thing. We literally all are. All these people that are out here banging drums about getting people out of here, your people weren't originally from here anyways,
right,
bro.
So it's the very funny thing where people want to say, like, I'm American, but then they want to have fun. They show these romantic videos about their genetic testing where they found an uncle from Scotland.
Yes.
And I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
Why don't we all relax?
Yeah.
And maybe we should have open borders between our bordering neighbors.
Yes.
Do you speak German? Like some people, I've been living in Germany. Do you speak German? I'm like, listen, the most basically educated tradesman living anywhere in Europe might speak 3 to 5 languages. Like, guys, you have French to the north, Spanish to the south. It shouldn't be such a weird thing.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my God.
I mean, there's all kinds of mixed families, blended families. It's no big deal if you live in Germany. It's no big deal to be speaking French or some Spanish or Russian or, There's
this viral clip from this, like those judge shows, right? So it's like a Spanish one.
Wow.
And it's a girl who, like, the judge is speaking to her in Spanish. And it's like a young, like, teenage, maybe late teen, early 20s girl who's there with her mom. And the girl doesn't want to speak Spanish, right? She wants to speak English. And the judge at one point is like, okay, what do you call somebody that speaks 2 languages? Bilingue. What do you call somebody that speaks 3 languages? Trilingue. What do you call somebody? No, she went down. She went 3, 2. What do you call somebody that speaks 1? Americano.
Oh, yeah. It's true. And I hear myself.
Yeah, right.
But I've been there in the foreign country
Yes.
when people rock up to the counter and say, can I get a cappuccino?
Yes.
And the person's like, huh? And they're like, oh, sorry, I don't speak German. I'm like, I think at least 30 years ago, people went to a foreign country knowing how to say, I don't Je parle pas français.
Yeah.
You know, ich spreche kein Deutsch. I think they did that. I was a crazy, ignorant person also. I just got on the plane and Germany had a very easy visa to get. I had friends there. I just went there like a dumbass. And that was 13 years ago.
Wow.
So I've learned a lot.
And you've just been bopping the world ever since.
I'm a little bit of the international bohemian madcap jet set.
We call that an international person of mystery.
Yeah, sure. I mean, why am I on this airplane right now? I got a bunny suit on.
Well, before we go to our first commercial break, do you like sweet treats?
I do.
I bake. It's nothing funny. I bake this myself.
Is it vegan?
It's not. Are you vegan?
What's in there?
Next time I'll make sure to
Yeah.
have a little vegan something. It is. So I went down the sourdough
If you
journey.
don't want to eat it, I will bring it with me.
Oh no! I mean, I have one for everybody that's coming as a guest. So
I'll
more
take
than
it
enough.
with me. I'll give it away.
I'll give you one.
Okay.
These are. I came. Long story short, I've been baking as a passion. I am currently exploring starting a micro bakery. And
Little batch. Is
the
this
Little
your?
Batch Company, yes, Little Batch.
What's in here?
So these are sourdough because I went down the sourdough path this week.
This sourdough starter is like
And so
the candle making.
yes, and with the discard, I made sourdough espresso high protein chocolate chip cookies because I go to
Is
the
it
gym
just
too.
loaded with butter?
It has some butter.
Yeah.
It has some butter.
I might cheat and eat it in private, but I won't eat it in camera.
We allegedly in Minecraft we never heard that.
Okay. I'm vegan.
I'll send you home with one, and you choose to do what you want with it.
Someone will eat it. One of the acrobats will eat it. They love to carb up.
We'll send you home with one.
We'll give you a review.
Well, we have reached our first commercial break.
Let's take a
How do
commercial
you
break.
feel?
I feel great. How do you feel?
My favorite episodes are when I start like this and I go like this.
I mean, I'm a citizen of the world.
I love that. We'll be right back.
I was wondering, do you remember that you have a Patreon?
Wait, I have a Patreon?
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Not only do you have a Patreon, but you also have a certain level of each Patreon that each person can aspire to become.
Yes, you can aspire to be one of my patrons.
What is the first level?
Well, I'm so glad that you asked the honey level. And in the honey level, you're going to get a sticker in the mail. You're also going to get production credit.
Hey.
And you also get access to hot cam footage, editing footage that used to end up on the editing room floor digitally that now ends up in your hot little pockets in your honey level of the Patreon.
What
Yes.
is the second tier?
We have a sugar tier. In the sugar tier, you're going to get not one sticker. You're going to get 2 stickers in the mail every month. You're going to get the production credit.
Hey.
You're going to get the hot cam footage.
Okay.
But you're also going to get the new Patreon exclusive What's in My Snurse and or just other Patreon exclusive content that would not be at the honey level because honey, you're okay, but you're not sugar. If you take sugar and you throw it in a pot, put a little heat on it,
Okay.
you get caramel.
There's a caramel tier now?
That's the top tier.
Okay. I have to know what is in the caramel tier.
What's in the caramel? You get 2 stickers in the mail every month. You know that you also get a little note handwritten by me?
What?
Yes, everybody gets a note with the stickers.
Well, that's fun.
I mean, it's like Christmas. I told you.
Okay.
You get the stickers. You get the production credit because you're what? A producer.
Hey.
You get the hot cam footage. You get the snurse footage. You get the other Patreon exclusive footage. But you also, and we are coming up on the first drop of these that people are going to get T-shirts in the
Look at this.
mail because every 6 months, the caramel level gets a T-shirt in the mail. So yeah, so that is the Patreon.
Patreon.
MeMeCherry presents series of fortunate events.
Hello, we're back. Hi. Talk to me Take me a little bit through the day in the life of a bunny working at Mavericks.
Okay. Well, you see, I stay at the plaza.
Oh.
I love living at the casino. It's so much fun there. It's perfect for my personality.
It's giving Eloise at the plaza.
It's great. I love it. I'm in the movie.
Yes.
I love taking the elevator. I love the rotating people. One day, I mean, it's funny. You asked me about the show, but I'm like, everything around the show is fantastic.
No, but that's a day in the life of a bunny working at Mavericks.
And we had like 1 week we have darts competition. Then we had wrestlers, all these guys with these big, colorful, busted ears.
Well, like staying at the hotel?
Yeah.
Oh.
So we had like nerds with darts with their league t-shirts and their girlfriends.
Yes.
And then we had the wrestlers. So it was all these super, everybody. Boys, girls, children, parents were like,
buff. Even the dogs.
it was energy. And then then I went home the other night and everybody had their AC/DC t-shirts on because there was an AC/DC concert in town. Yeah. And I'm always this like super femme, giant bearded lady with my leaving like this and coming back with makeup on. Have you heard about the show? Like in the elevator.
I love that.
So that's a lot of fun. I like it there.
Out of your co-stars at the Mavericks
Oh
show,
my God.
which
Uh,
gig would you do if you could swap numbers with one of them? Who would you swap numbers with?
Well, I would say
I love it. You were like, no! You didn't even know what I was going to say.
I would say that because it is a joke in my act,
Okay.
that I would speed the plow.
Oh.
I would pay the karma forward.
Okay.
And I would be the juggler.
Oh.
If I could be a prestidigitator, a prop manipulator, like that
Yes.
anti-gravitational specter of hand-eye coordination,
Yes.
I would do that.
I
think I
love
should. I
that.
deserve to do that. I deserve to be the juggler.
Why, yes.
After being like, I'm not going to juggle. Like, this bunny shit is my fucking show, people. But, yeah, the day in the life, I wake up around 11, 12, 1, 2.
Sure.
I have a beautiful view overlooking the strip. So
Because you're downtown. You're downtown.
I'm
Las
downtown,
Vegas.
but I'm on the 19th floor.
Oh,
Nice modern room. I take my meds. Then I have to wait an hour. Then I have my coffee. I have a little lunch out of my,
Nice.
very easy day. So I bought myself an electric scooter.
Oh,
So if I
nice.
want to go to Walmart or if I want to, maybe I need like a makeup remover. So I go over to the Walgreens or on my little scooter. I got a nice helmet. Got my safety goggles. I got my bright high vis vest. I'm just scooting around Vegas, and then I try to get to the theater around 5:30, and start talking to everybody, getting a vibe going. Got to put my makeup on. Got to warm up the violin.
You do your little post-show interviews.
Yes.
Who's been your favorite and who's been the wildest?
I would like to say that the after show interviews have been an excellent example of crossing the Great Divide.
Oh.
I receive so much good vibes from all different kinds of people.
I smell what
And
you're putting down.
They are really, are you smelling what I'm stepping in, honey?
I smell the flowers.
Yeah, and it's real. Like the guys, the girls, the crucifixes, the Jewish stars, the black, the white, the Asian. Like, I'm the constant and they're always changing. And sometimes after the show, I have a huge line of people waiting.
I love
And they say
that.
such great things and they're super grateful and they love the show. So I'm always surprised a little bit. Like, yeah, the men that I would be like, I gotta cross the other side of the street. I think that being a performer in a costume with makeup gives people it gives people permission to
It lets them play.
have
They're
access.
They're in with the fantasy with you. They can play along a little bit.
Yeah, but I'm a thing,
Yeah.
you know? But it's been great. I have to
Yeah.
say, like, yeah, I don't really.
And who's been the wildest?
the wildest?
And has anybody tried to like go back to your room?
No, I invite them all the time. There hasn't really been any wild. It hasn't been. It's been incredibly.
Everybody's been nice.
Yeah. Super nice. I haven't had any.
Oh, good.
If they're not into it, I mean, sometimes you feel
Or
like.
like
you-
they were like a little like, you know, a little saucy or like a little in the bottle.
No, it's never. I mean, it's an animal. I have a bunny outfit on.
What inspired
You know
your
what I
bunny
mean?
character?
Oh my God.
Where was
Do
the
you
bunny
have
born?
the time, Sheila? Listen.
Where was the bunny born? When was the bunny born?
The bunny was born in the streets of New York City. I started my performance career touring around with a ragtag group of self-made circus and sideshow stars called the Biddlestiff Family Circus. And I was experimenting with clowning. And then I was working with my friend Baby D, who is a recording artist and musician, and she used to dress like an angel cat and ride a tricycle around the streets of New York City, playing her accordion and her harp. And I was doing really bad drag and poetry readings and just dressing up and going out.
Did you ever go to the Face Boy open
Yeah.
mics?
No, I know Faceboy, but I never went to the. Maybe I did.
Sure.
I was in New York City when the New Yorican poetry slams started to super
Sure.
take off.
When when I also think of like a specific kind of like art scene era in New York, I always think
Yeah.
of like the Face Boy era too.
Right. We used to go to Collective Unconscious,
Yes.
Reverend Jen with her elf
Yes,
ears.
well, because Keith and the Girl, Keith Malley is my pod daddy,
Mm-hmm,
and so I've heard so many stories of that scene.
but
through
this
Keith
is
and the
where
Girl. Yes,
that's where I was. I was
Yes.
just in the right place at the right time.
yes,
So then I had made a giant fun fur gown.
yes.
And I had done a performance in it, but I never rehearsed in it.
Okay.
I made it, ripped it out of the sewing machine, threw it on, and went to the gig.
Sure.
It was so hot that my shoes were, my silver pumps, size 13, were so filled with sweat. Like ripping off my stockings was like ripping off latex. And bondage clothing, you know,
Sure,
BDSM.
sure. Yeah.
And then it was like filled, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's so hot! I have an idea. I'll cut it at the crotch,
Sure.
and I'll make like a Flintstones bunny for when I work on. I used to work on Sunday nights outside the Pyramid Club, getting people inside for Gloria Wholesome's Original Sin. I used to stand on the
Gloria Wholesome.
yeah, I used to stand on the street on Sunday nights and bark people in for like $50. And then Baby D would sometimes join me. And then I made this big gorilla, bright Arctic blue bunny outfit. And someone called out, "Hi, bunny." And then Baby D said, "You know, you should be the bunny." And I was like, "Oh, I'm already gay. Isn't that enough? Do I have to be like a bunny like Bugs Bunny? Isn't that cliche?" And she said, "No, not a bunny, the bunny.
The bunny.
The bunny in the circus."
Yeah.
Sold.
Yeah.
Right there. And then Combustible Kiva from Coney Island made me a suit, and then I watched her and I learned how to sew. I taught myself how to sew, really. And that was it. It's been
I want to learn how to sew.
well, now I have help. Now I get most of the way there. Like my suit is actually at Allison's Alterations
Oh, nice.
on Charleston Avenue, who helped me put in a beautiful invisible slipper
Work.
and is now fixing the rest. She put the zipper in, but now the rest, the fabric hangs like labia, as I like. You don't see it from the stage, but I'm always like, I'm going to get this fixed.
It's giving.
Super affordable, super agreeable, really nice lady. Allison's Alterations.
Oh, look at that. Well, speaking of alterations, I want to build a bunny a little bit. I want to know a little bit about your bunny character. Does your bunny character have a signature song?
Inka Dinka Doo.
Oh, Is this
A Jimmy Durante song. It's in the show.
Oh.
Once upon a time, they sang the Fody-O-Do. Ink-a-dink-a-dee, a dink-a-doo, a dink-a-dee. It's a very classic Jimmy Durante song.
Describe the materials of your outfit.
Dinosaur.
Oh.
It's made out of acrylic velvet.
Oh.
Velvet, blue velvet. It's made out of, let's build the mystery. Wait. It's made out of a beautiful blue velvet for my velvet fetishists out there.
Okay, work.
Beautiful blue velvet. It's kind of like a onesie knicker. It's got like the high knee.
Okay.
With my beautiful velvet, the boy in blue. I've got my light blue socks with my velvet, custom-made velvet loafer shoes made in Italy just for me.
Excuse me.
And they are embroidered with 2 B's for Blue Bunny.
Oh, excuse me.
And then there's rhinestones all over it just so I can, a quiet sparkle, so I twinkle in the light. Not gaudy like a showgirl. More like a beautiful, glamorous myth, just sparkling, you know?
I love the sparkle.
Just a little bit to keep it going. Yeah. Just to keep it going. It's mysterious. And then I have my bow tie to keep it formal. And it's also very dark blue velvet with glitter. But hopefully today I'm getting my beautiful blue. I ordered a big, beautiful, bright, a light blue satin bow that will match my socks.
Nice.
Because sometimes it gets a little dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also ordered another velvet, a beautiful velvet bow, but... and that's what she does. And underneath it all, the dance belt.
You're going into a diva battle. What is your weapon of choice?
My slap.
Oh. Oh.
Sorry, I chose violence.
What
Is that
is-
what you meant?
I'll take it. What is Bunny's useless talent?
Nothing I do is frivolous.
Oh,
I
love
would
that.
say that I am, well, I don't really know. My
love
useless talent.
They all have uses.
I learned how to make that sound from my friend.
There you go.
Michael.
That's a useless talent.
Lekim, the
I love it. I'm
recording
obsessed
artist.
I'm obsessed with your mouth sounds. Does the Blue Bunny have a catchphrase?
Yes. Ready?
Go.
Eat my hole.
Wow. All right. I think we have the
Eat
name
my
of the episode.
hole.
I think we have the name of the episode.
Yeah, just eat my hole. Eat it. Bury your face in my ass and blow bubbles. Sorry.
And if the Blue Bunny were to have an animal sidekick that's a different animal, what animal sidekick would the Blue Bunny have?
Oh, well, I think I would have a little chick,
Oh.
a little fuzzy yellow chick,
Oh.
just for the, size differential and the Easter shit.
It's
and
giving Winnie with Piglet. Yeah.
Sometimes I think about other little, like, what about a leprechaun?
Oh.
Sometimes I would love a little carrot to be
Oh.
running around.
I like a carrot.
Yeah, of course. You got to go with the obvious. You got to go with the other mythological creatures, you know?
Yes.
You
A
gotta go.
sentient carrot is everything. What is this carrot's name?
Carol.
I love how quick you were.
Yeah, Carol the carrot.
Carol the cat, of course.
Come on.
And where does Carol the carrot hail from?
The garden. I don't know.
The secret garden.
But the
darling.
thing is she would only have one leg
Beautiful.
cuz like a carrot.
Oh, and then her signature line would be, are you a Housewives watcher at all?
No.
Oh, so there's this iconic classic line in New York Housewives way, way, way back when. There was a housewife who, through, life happening, had a fake leg, and she's at this like very crescendo scene.
yes.
And the only thing that's fake about me is this
my
leg. So that would be Carol the Carrot.
Listen, amputees are wild.
in my world.
Listen, amputees can be wild. I worked at a nightclub in San Francisco called Supper Club.
Okay.
Where the guests dine in beds.
I remember of hearing of this place.
And there was one in Amsterdam and one in London.
Sure.
And I went into work one day and I was a raging alcoholic and would just battle my way into the room.
Well, yes.
And I remember once seeing people sitting on a bed, but also I saw the lady was sitting behind her and I saw a shoe on the bed. And I was like, oh, be careful. You have to take off your shoes before you get in the bed. But because of the perspective, I didn't really see that it was just a leg laying there on the bed. And she's like, what? It doesn't come off. And it was a group of amputees who were there to celebrate their surgeon with all their prosthetics. That was great. Because all their prosthetics had like jewelry on. That was amazing.
Well, shout out Glamputee, my favorite amputee in the world, former guest of the pod and fabulous drag performer in the Bay Area. Before we close out the show, I want to play...
gosh, it's over?
Well, this portion, I will keep you for one last little Patreon segment. I know, I work you like a horse. Let's play a quick little...
Scotty the Blue Bunny, like a horse. Working like a horse.
Are you ready for a quick little round of slot machine confessions?
Yes.
I'm going to pull a lever.
Let me get lubricated.
Yes. What is the spiciest DM Scotty the Bunny ever received?
I don't remember.
I never thought I could leave Scotty the Bunny speechless.
The spiciest. Do I have to give a one? Like quote it?
I mean, you just
Listen,
it could be the vibe. It could be the energy.
I move through communities.
Okay.
I move through. I'm fetish adjacent to a few communities, and I would have to say that the best, most fun, freewheeling conversations I've had are with my looners, my balloon fetish people.
What was the last time you bombed and came back on stage even stronger?
That never happened to me.
An idea you had that totally flopped or soared?
Sitting on a giant big red balloon and popping it by sitting on it.
Who is your biggest inspiration?
Who is my biggest inspiration? Oh my gosh. I don't really have. I don't worship idols.
Oh, I love that. Very good.
I don't know. I feel like I should have somebody. I probably do. I just can't think of it now. There's
Yourself.
so many.
Darling.
Ew.
Wow.
Ugh.
Honey, my dog. Are there any dream venues or cities that you want to perform in?
I'm really happy what I'm doing right now, right here in Vegas.
Beautiful. Is there any advice that you would give to a baby performer trying to break into the scene?
Workshop everything.
Okay.
Nothing you do, there's no wasted. Just workshop. Before you say no, workshop it and show it to a one trusted. Get a mentor or tell your, work it out. Don't, it's not your job to predict how things will work.
Sure.
You just got to workshop it because there will be, in workshopping things that you might discard, you might find something that's like, oh, yes, anal kiss. Like, let's go.
Beautiful. Well, what I'm hoping is going to work out. August 7th, San Francisco Oasis. My next live show, SOFE Pod Live, is bringing you MeMeCherry's Big Bake, the Bay Area's first reverse roast. We're bringing drag together. We're bringing comedy together. We're bringing what I'm calling the first reverse roast. The world is dark enough as it is. We're going to have a little fun, but we're going to uplift each other while we do it.
Praise each other.
Yes, but with a little, a little cattiness.
Gotta be sassy.
Yeah, a little sass.
It's part of the healing process.
Exactly. SOFEPod.com/live. Get your tickets. San Francisco Oasis. I've been not teasing the cast. So when this comes out, I still have probably not told you who is part of the cast, but I have an amazing cast. Just get the tickets. You'll thank me later. Also, You can support this little show by going to patreon.com/MeMeCherry Productions, which is where I'm going to actually keep Scotty the Bunny around for a few more extra unhinged questions. And then I will send them off to their Plaza Hotel fantasy with a cookie in hand to maybe give to somebody else or maybe not.
Yeah, maybe just stare at it.
Yeah, and say
Will
say
it
nice
shrink
things to
over
it.
time and get hard?
Oh.
You know what I mean?
On that note, ding. Okay, one more quick little section and then we're done.
MeMeCherry presents a series of fortunate events. Fortunate events. Fortunate events. Series of fortunate events.